I remember the days of old. I meditate on all your works. What are you remembering today that leads you into meditation of what you've experienced? Is it, let's read the whole verse. I remember the days of old. I meditate on all your works. I muse on the work of your hands. I spread out my hands to you. My soul longs for you like a thirsty land. When you think of the old days, are you thinking about the hardship, the problems that seem to be facing you all the time? No. You are to, when you meditate of the days of old, you're to meditate on the works of his hands in your life, what he's done for you, what he's given to you, how he led you through some trying times. And here you are standing still, giving God the glory, spreading out your hands. You see, these meditations are to lead you into worship of the only true God. Because that which you meditate, you are worshiping it. What you're mulling over, you're bowing to it. And you're coming in the revelation of what you meditate. So if it's anxiety, the trouble of the hour, you're seeing more darkness rather than the light of the way out. You're going deeper into trouble. And you're becoming that troublesome place. Fearful, worrisome, anxious of mind. Thus, allowing the devil to choke the word of God out of you. No, you don't do that. You come back like the psalmist. This is David writing. I remember, did he face trouble in his hour? Yes, he did. And when you think about David, don't just think of the one time he tripped up. Because it was the son that came out of Bathsheba, the second son. It was Bathsheba's son that became the one that took over the throne that God had appointed, that God called beloved. Solomon. When you think about David, think of the one that was after God's own heart, and yet encountered trouble and overcame all the trouble, never caved in to fear and worry, to forget his God. We have his writings, how much he faced, and yet came back to the rock, his strength. And so here he says, I remember the days of old. I meditate on all your works. I muse. That word is, I give heed. No, I ponder, sorry. I muse, I ponder on the work of your hands. I spread out my hands to you. My soul longs for you like a thirsty land.